Jazz club. Really flying the music. Okay.
Hey guys, my name is Nana and welcome to my channel, Tuorlo Bun. So this time I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. Instead of just showing you guys how to make these burger buns or the brioche buns, I'm going to be showing you guys how I actually failed making them multiple times. I'm not big on baking, I'm a beginner baker, and so I tried to make these buns 3 different times with 3 different methods and measurements for the ingredients, and I'm going to be showing you guys what worked and what didn't work, so hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. And so yeah, there are a few things that we need to pay attention to whenever we're making burger buns. So first of all is the measurement for the ingredients. Second of all, we need to pay attention also to the proofing, so how long you should proof it and so on. And then we need to pay attention on how we actually shape the bun, so how we seal it on the bottom and stuff. Then lastly, how we bake it. So I actually made these buns 3 different times with the same ingredients but different measurements. This one is the best. I used the recipe from the book Hamburger Gourmet as a base, but I modified the measurements. So here you're actually seeing my second attempt, but I did basically the same thing with all 3 attempts, just with different measurements.
Thank you. Alright, see if I let me sneak through.
great Leicester nut.
So this was the second batch that I made, and it's a little bit pale and I didn't like it as much. And this one instead is the one that I gave you the measurement for. According to the book, you just need to put it for 1 hour for the first proofing and 1.5 hours for the second proofing. But I tried also 2 different times because they were a little bit dense. So these ones are after the first proofing. I actually think 1 hour is enough. Now we have to divide them into 4 to 6 equal pieces, or well, more or less equal anyways. I'm going to show you 2 methods, and I hope that you can learn from my mistakes. So, don't do it like this. Don't roll it out because the end pieces are going to be much smaller. Instead, let's cut it this way, like cutting a pizza. Or we can also use a scale if you want to be more precise. As you can see here, there's an oily side and there's a dry side on the bottom. So if you do it like this and we hide the oily part inside, the buns are going to be much prettier. But it's also more difficult to close it this way to seal it if you are a beginner like me. If you do it the opposite way, so the oily part on the outside, it's a little bit easier, but they're kind of uglier. So you can see on the left we have the oil on the outside and on the right we have the oil on the inside. But you can do whatever you want, and now we can start the second proofing. I would suggest to use a saran wrap because with a damp cloth the dough can actually stick to it, but if you don't care how it looks like, it's better to use a damp cloth because, I mean, it's more eco-friendly. Now we let it rise for 3 hours. You can also do it for longer, but the second proofing needs to be always longer than the first one. These ones are after 4 hours of proofing, 1 hour plus 3 hours. And these ones are actually after 6 hours, so 4 hours plus 2 hours. So remember, the second proofing needs to always be longer than the first one, because otherwise you're just wasting time really. Now a little bit of egg whites, some sesame seeds if you like, and we are ready for the oven. So the first 2 times I baked them for 15 minutes and they were fine, but the third times they were a little bit too dark. So maybe just set the timer for 10 minutes and then check it. I think 13 minutes should be fine. So these are the 3 attempts. The first ones were really pretty. They were a little bit dense though and kind of yeasty still. And then the second ones, they were really soft. They had nice colors, but they're kind of ugly and a little bit bland, so... And the third ones are almost perfect because they're super smooth on the outside, they're really soft, they're really tasty, but yeah, they're a little bit too dark, but I mean it's my fault because I wasn't paying attention, so yeah. Pay attention to your buns. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think about this type of editing. Maybe if you like it more or if you prefer my normal way of editing things. And yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And for feedbacks and requests, please comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe because next time we're going to be making the burgers for the hamburger buns. And that's it, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!